Hey there, Klusterforkers. Nice to see you. We had a fun time last night. Thanks for making it out. Some of you were a little busy, and we'll catch up with you next time. And so, a little bit this will be new for you, but we'll catch on. Watch the video, and I'll try and fill you in as we go along. All right. First thing we started off with is we're going to make an E major chord. Okay, E major. You're going to find it on the handy dandy sheet from Mr. Burns, and it is the one right there, that one. Now we have played the E minor. Notice the similarity. So if you make an E minor, fingers on the 5th and 4th string, you just add your first finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret. All right, I'll just let you find that there. Get comfortable with that. Right. Now, remember, E is the root of an E chord, so you would pick that. Notice I'm not using my thumb when I'm doing that. That's the boom, chick, 1 and 2 and, right? Boom chicka is you got a sense of that one. But E is also a fun chord because all these are E's. This is an E note. This is an E note. They're open note strings. B, which is open there, is also in the E scale. So you've got, they all make sense. Not every chord, like for example, a D chord, you can't play them all with it still making musical joy. See what I'm saying? G is also like this. Sorry, but E is nice. So what I want you to do is I want you to, any kind of strum pattern you want. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and just play around with that. Loosen that up. Just let it go. Watch what happens when I take the fingers off in the middle. So I'm just strumming. That strum's not going to change. I go. All that changes my left hand. That's harder than it seems. It is like one of these. Okay, so you're going to be, but that's, syncopation. So I want you to practice that. Then what we looked at was this neat phenomenon where you can go up to the 6th fret. So you take this, you don't change this, that E shape, and you go 1 fret, 2 frets, 3 frets, 4, 5. Sorry, you move it up 5 frets. Okay, and that's an A chord. Again, because they're compatible scales, that works well. So go, just strum away, 1st fret, 1, 1, 6th fret, finger starts in the 6th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's an A, back to E, go back to the 1, and just learn, you don't have to take them all off and go there, why not just slide it? And while you're there, this is 6. Go up to 8, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. That's a B. So those 3 chords, the E, the A, and the B, are good for many songs, just like C, G, C, and D, or D, G, and A. They're, okay, so there. So let's just play an E for a while. You go ahead and do what you want to do. Fret, 6th fret, and 8th fret, sixth fret. Sort of not fair because I know go to one where I'm low. All right, so whether you play along with me on that, just rock around in those chords for a while. A song that works, for example, is Peaceful Easy Feeling. Watch. Can't think of the first word now. I found out a long time ago. That's just 1 to 6. What a woman can 6, now 8 to your soul. Just in the 8th fret. E1. But 6. She can't take you 1 and 6. 1. You don't already 6. No 8. How to go? 6. I get a peaceful 1. Easy feeling. 6. I know you won't. 8. Let me down. 6. No, sorry. 1. All 6. Ready, standing. 8. Back to 6 on the ground. Okay, a little muddled. I'm going to pause that for a second, but you get the gist. That's E. Well, I'm mindful of the time because I see we've used about maybe 6.5 minutes, and we got 15, so I can't talk too long. So that was that one. Then we did the E, and that E shape is like an A minor if we move everything down to there, right? There's the A minor right there, and you can see it's very much like an E. The E, though, is on the third string, 4th and 5th, and these ones are down. And you pick the 5th bass. I'll show you what I mean. So in the key of E, which we just played, okay, if you're doing thumb strum, 6 strum, that's E, E major. Then A minor. So watch my fingers on that hand right there. Watch what they do. Everything lowers 1. You go from up here. So 3, that's 3rd finger's on the 4th. This is on the 5th. They all switch down 1. So now this is on 2, this is on 3, this is on 4. And you can't use the E as your bass anymore. You have to use the 5th string because that's the A. So that's your root. Pick strum, pick strum. So just pick A minor for a while with me. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to. We're going to go and move it to E soon. Not yet, because we're going to switch our bass. So our thumb is then going to move to the 6th string and strum, remember? And I want to try and move those 2 fingers of mine like a unit. There we go. That's the E, 6 strum. And there you have it. A minor. A minor. Oh, it's been such a long time. You know you can't read my mind, and so on and so forth. Okay, good. That's good for that. Going to pause it. And for the final creme de la creme of the lesson, this little instrumental ditty taught to me by Andy Hines, a friend of mine in high school. And it's a standard little wonderful chord pattern. Simple, yet beautiful. And so Ian, Klusterfork Ian, sent that to all of you. And if you don't have it, check your junk box. Or and if you don't see it there, then just send him a note and say, hey, I'm not sure I got that last print from lesson 3. All right, so I'm assuming now that you have that in front of you, and I am going to finger pick this whole thing. And I'll call out which chord I'm playing at the time, and I'll play it up to speed. Here's ultimately how I learned it. But you can linger on each chord longer. I'll show you what I mean. But this is just giving each chord pick picking them. 1, 2, 3, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second chord, third chord, fourth chord, fifth chord, sixth chord, seventh chord, eighth chord, ninth chord. Okay, now I'm going to linger along in each one. All right, finger picking. Now, you can just pick 4, 2, 3, 1 for you finger pickers. 4, 2, 3, 1. Don't forget to use that finger. It seems like it's easier doing it like this, but in a month from now, when you'll wish you'd learned to do it with 3 fingers. Just how it is. It's one of those unlearning things. How am I doing for time? We got 11 minutes, 22 seconds. We are on the go here. All right. So let's do the chord pattern. This time I'm just going to finger pick it very slowly, but I'll linger in each chord. First chord, still there. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. Coming up to the second chord, and here we go. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. Third chord, 4, 2, 3, 1. Now make that G, but just do 4, 2, 3, 1. See what I mean? Make your fingers do that, but you still don't have to. Could be going 6, 2, 3, 1, but this whole song you can play it in 4, 2, 3, 1. That's sort of the point. Okay, fifth chord. Here we go. That's a nice chord, eh? And we're going to go back to the D, which we've already seen. It's the sixth chord. 4, 2, 3, 1. Same with E minors like the G. You can make it like you see it on the page and still just pick 4, 2, 3, 1. But you could go. But we're not. We're doing 4, 2, 3, 1. Then A7. Whoops. And it's the same sort of game. I could go 5, 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 1, and pick up the A bass, but I don't have to. It'll still work. So 4, 2, 3, 1 all the way through F1, and then D. All right. Strummers that are doing it, here's what you want to do. I suggest you just use this finger right here, and just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm probably doing more than that, so that's why it's hard to tell you exactly. Okay, gotta hurry. Here we go. Strum first chord, strum second chord, third chord, and fourth chord, and fifth chord, and sixth chord, and seventh chord, and eighth chord, and ninth chord. Now, if you're strumming, you don't have to just hit those 3. You know what I mean? You only want to just swoop in a 4, 3, 2, 1, but it doesn't matter. You can be less specific. All right, time is running out. Gotta go. Don't know what to tell you. I wish I could, but I just gotta go because I've only got 30 seconds left. I'm trying to hurry. I'll do my best, but if I don't and I've gotta leave, I got no other tricks up my sleeve. All right, let's stop it. See you guys. See you next Wednesday.